welcome to our coffee chat. It is June 15th. And today is actually extra special because one of my best friends, Jess, here is going to be sharing with you guys. She is not part of like our obviously direct team. Some of you guys are on her team, but you guys are so lucky because she's amazing. But if you are part of my team, obviously she's not like my coach or anyone below me, but we have become best friends in this business. I would not have known her had it not been for Beachbody, and I'm just super grateful for her and all that she's done. The last like year and a half, almost 2 years, we've been like inseparable. We work together, we do a lot together, and she's just amazing. So she is in currently doing Morning Meltdown 100. So for those of you who might not be a coach, or maybe you're a newer coach and you don't know what a test group is, basically before Beachbody like launches, opens the program up to the network and to our clients, they have a coach test group where they select coaches to do these programs, to test them out. So like they're basically doing the program, giving corporate feedback on any changes that need to be made, on any like, you know, just kind of giving them feedback on like how it is, what works, what doesn't work in the meal plan, with the workouts, everything. They literally do the program from start to finish. So she gets to, or she's currently, I don't know what day you're on, Jess, and you can talk about it in a minute, but I know she's currently on day what?
90 out of 100.
90, you guys. She's gone through 90 days of this program already, so she's obviously knows a lot about it. Her results, I know I shared like day 1 to day 72 results. I know she hasn't taken updates yet, which I think she's waiting until the end. But you guys, her results just in the first 70 something days have been incredible. So I'm gonna hand it over to her so that she can tell you all about the program and give you all the details. So go ahead, Jess.
Yay! And I have some fun coaches and challengers on here as well, because I know you guys want to hear about that. And I also just want to say too, I feel like going through a 100-day program, there are like lots of ups and downs. Like number one, going through 100 days, that's like a little over 3 months, right? So you're going to experience a lot of life in that amount of time. You know, when we do something like a 21-day program, like 3 weeks, you know, it's kind of like no matter what life brings, you can power through. When you go through a 100-day program, you have to understand that waves of life are going to happen. And I don't know about you guys, but there's been so many times when I have felt like in my weight loss journey, I'm about 60 some pounds down overall. And I have felt like I've had a lot of starting and a lot of stopping. A lot of, oh crap, life happened. Let's start again on Monday. And then let's start again on Monday. And let's start again on Monday. And what I really, really love about a longer program like this is that even though life happens, it's kind of like you keep, I've been learning to just keep going, not starting over, not feeling bad over something that happened, you know, like over the weekend or something. I mean, I will say this too. I have not done this program perfect. And I also don't expect any of us to, right? Like life, and Jericho, by the way, in our test group also has said, like, there's going to be things that happen. They started us on this program like literally 2 days or maybe not even a full week before we went on the earned Beachbody cruise, and told us, you're not going to be perfect on this cruise. It's okay. And Jesse was right there along with me and saw me be pretty on point, and then have a couple times where I just let myself indulge, and I was okay with that. I didn't beat myself up over it. I enjoyed that. I went to Disney while I was in this program. And again, I was good for like 80% of the time, as in like I stayed on plan. I chose, you know, when I was going to have a treat, and I was intentional about that. I didn't just let myself binge eat because I was at Disney, but I did let myself have some fun. And as long as I knew that I wasn't going to throw in the towel because I let myself have a treat, I was okay with that. So I encourage you guys, as I talk more about this program, I just encourage you guys to like give yourself some grace when you do a longer program, but also understand that it's a program for a reason. So you're not going to throw in the towel. You're not just going to spend a week of the program binge eating because you let one meal get off track. No, you're not going to do that. That's not what this is about. And I just want to encourage you guys, we are all adults, right? Something that I've had to learn is that it doesn't always have to be a party. Like, it doesn't always have to be a party in my mouth. It doesn't always have to be a party with my workout. And that's when I really learned to grow. So not that it has to be boring, not that it has to be torture, but I just kind of learned that, like, it's okay for me to, like, eat my vegetables because I'm an adult, and to eat the things that my body needs because I'm an adult, you know. And I get to be the boss of what I put in my body and what I choose. It's not because I'm going to give in. Okay, so there's that little rant. Okay. I love you because I am a former binge eater, and so that's my struggle. That's my number one struggle. I could work out all day long, but my struggle is eating. And when it comes to meltdown morning 100, got it. When it comes to this program, what I love is that they do let you choose what meal plan you want to do. So if you already have the to be mindset, you are welcome to use that for an eating guide. If you already have the ultimate portion fix and all the different tracks, you're welcome to use that. I personally see the best results when I do carb cycling. So I really kicked off this program by doing the UPF Countdown to Competition meal plan. And that really has helped me along the way. And then the other test group that I was in 2017 was Shift Shop. And they basically do a version of carb cycling with Shift Shop. It uses the containers. It has an element of the portion fix to it. So I continued then after to do that. And now I'm limiting a little bit more again. Like, I'm in the final week of Shift Shop. I'm doing that for these next 10 days where I'm not going to be eating a lot of starches. But I'm just going to say this, everybody's different. So if you're like into like no carbs ever, like, I'm not going to, say anything about that. That's like your deal. But what I do love about the way that Beachbody offers the UPF version of carb cycling or Shift Shop is that you are not going to like have to worry about not being able to sustain that. Where if you cut out carbs forever, like, I love you, but good luck. Because I think that that's going to be a really hard journey to sustain. And I've seen a lot of people gain a lot of weight back because of that. Okay. So anyway, that's all I'm going to say about that. But that is what I have done. I believe I literally I'm sorry if any dudes hear this, but in the background, but I literally just got my period. So I'm not weighing myself at the moment, but I will weigh myself at the end. I believe I'm going to be between 15 to 16 pounds down. And a whole lot of inches. Like, I can feel it. Like, I can, you know what I mean? Like, I can just see my body, my face getting smaller and toning up. And truly, guys, like, I really kind of threw the towel in on the scale a long time ago, as long as like I can see the inches and feel the inches. And that's really like where I'm at right now. So what is really as a mom, how many of you guys here are moms? Raise your hand if you're a mother. Okay, how many of you are a dog mom? Okay, so I believe in dog moms 100%, okay? Right, Jess? Yes. So as a mom, though, of a 2-year-old who has is still like getting molars in and stuff and has a hard time sleeping, is interesting. She's so sassy and so sweet, but my Kira is Kira. And sometimes I do have some childcare. I do coach full time, but I do have some childcare, but not all the time. And when I don't have childcare, these 20 to 30 minute workouts are thebomb.com. And what I love too is, like, I don't know how many of you did T20. Great program. But I'm just going to be honest, I felt like I needed a little bit more of a variety, and that's just for me. I don't know if you feel that way. If you love it, just cardio, go hard, good for you. For me, what I love about Jericho's style is that it's very unique. So you're going to have some super intense HIIT cardio days. You're also going to have some like lift 4 type days where you are doing like mainly like lifting, there's like upbeat strength. So it's not it's very focused on those days. Like, it's very focused on like upper body lifting. You're not going to be doing like cardio drills in between or anything like that. So I really enjoy that because it really, really kind of tricks your body. So I like the upbeat days, or upbeat strength or whatever strength days. And then she also does downbeat strength, which is doing lower body. And there's a lot of bar type moves in this program. And I'm going to be honest, I thought that I would like we have people that complain about us not having like a bar program. And I'm like, oh, good. That would be terrible. I'm not going to lie to you guys. I love her bar type moves. And it's very unique. It's not like anything I've ever seen with a Beachbody program. It's almost like some classic, like ballet almost dance moves, but honestly, if I was a dude, I wouldn't feel weird about doing it at all because it's very athletic. And she made a point, because we have a lot of dudes in our test group, she made a point to not make it like too feminine in that way so that guys could do this and feel really, really good about it. So you have like such a good variety. It's kind of like on a 10-day cycle of when they go through these different workouts. So I honestly am on day 90 and I'm like, what day is tomorrow again? Oh yeah. Like, what day was today again? It is 100 straight days of workouts, but she adds like freestyle flow is actually what we did today. She adds that in, which is mainly like stretching. Like today I feel like renewed. I feel like I got a good stretch in. I feel like I had a recovery day in a sense, but I also feel like it's what my muscles needed versus just laying in bed. Right. So it's a really good way that she gets you actively stretching even on your off days. There's also a live DJ and it's really fun. She can live, like just the fact that she can tell him, okay, we're going to take it down. So like turn the BPM down, and he does it. And so you really feel like you're kind of in the studio with her and with him, and the music is on point. Let me tell you. You got a good version of like hip hop and pop, and it's gonna get you going. So that's really, really nice. There is a modifier for everything. There's multiple, I should say, in a lot of Beachbody programs. Excuse me. You see like the one modifier. There's actually multiple modifiers in this program, which is kind of fun. But they do a really, really good job. If you guys have seen any of the videos or something, and I like try to avoid showing some of these moves because I'm like a train wreck when I do them, and it like everybody would just be confused if you saw me doing them. But like there's some people that are like showing you like these lightning bolt type moves. I'm doing the modified version of that because my body is like confused when I try. So just know if you've seen some like really intense moves, even on the HIIT intensities, if you have knee issues, if you have any kind of physical issues, she literally is so great at showing exactly what you can do differently. Okay, so like I have literally my 64-year-old dad has like done some of these moves with me and is like, this is a nice program because he's just modifying everything, and it's great. So if you have a clientele that is in their 70s, they could probably do this, just depending on limitations. But like as far as like being able to like if they have hip issues or whatever, right? Dr. J is the best, yes. So yeah, so lots of variety. It doesn't matter what size you are, what weight you are. The only thing I would say is if you're not very coordinated, it's okay. Just try to work up to some of this stuff, and then she does make it harder, and so that's why I considered myself pretty coordinated, and then I tried to do some of these moves, and I was like, oh, I'm not as coordinated as I thought I was, but I'm not sweating it. I'm just doing what I need to do, modifying it, and I'm getting a great workout. Trust me, I'm like dripping sweat. So what questions do you guys have on any of that? And Jessie, did I miss anything specific that you wanted me to touch on with the program?
So every workout is 20 to 30 minutes. There's nothing longer than that, right?
Right. It's mainly, I would say the average is like probably 28 minutes.
Okay.
Is probably.
And I know like you mentioned like you went to Disney and stuff, and I know that I had listened to a training and Jericho had mentioned this. So like the calendar is like laid out as like 100 workouts, 100 days. But if you, for whatever reason, miss or can't do like 100 days in a row. Like say you're going on a vacation and like you just don't want to work out on that vacation, or maybe you get sick or whatever, right? Like this isn't a program where if you get to day 30 and then life happens, you get sick, something happens to where you have to miss 3 or 4 or 5 or even a week. Like there's ways, like you don't have to start all over on day one, right? Like it's just, I know she had mentioned in the training, like, or if you don't want to work out for 100 days, like I know she said that if like there are times where like you just might not want to work out, like maybe you want a weekend off or whatever. She has it to where you can like stack the workouts, like
She does, yes. She doesn't actually have like a thing that she tells you how to stack them, because she does want it to be a 100-day program. However, you can stack like she advises you not to stack like leg day on top of HIIT cardio. You know what I mean? So like, but you could do like freestyle flow on top of, upbeat strength, or you could do like, if you're gonna do like you wouldn't do a HIIT cardio on what she calls melticon, because you're like, that's gonna be pretty intense, So, but you could do like core inferno with Fight Club,
right.
So
basically like this isn't meant, I mean, yeah, you want to try and follow the calendar as it's laid out, but at the same time, like I just want to make sure people understand, because I know like when I heard 100 days, like I struggled with 80-day obsession. Doing 80-day work, like 80 days of workouts, like that was tough, right? And especially because they were some of them were an hour long. So I like how it's 20 to 30 minutes, but I just want to make sure people understand that like I know I had a few people that were like, I want to do the program and I want to start it when we early launch in July, but like I'm going on a vacation or I'm doing this or I'm doing that. So like I'm afraid that if I don't, or I'm going to miss it, so I'm going to have to start all over. Like that's not how this program is meant. Like that mindset is not meant.
No. And it's one of those things too, guys, where like you could, so like Jesse said, like when I went to Disney, because it was only 20 minutes. And by the way, as far as equipment goes, somebody at Jess asked about that. You don't need anything besides weights, and you just need like light and like heavy. I guess medium in there too. But if you have like 5s and 10s, you'll be good. But when I was at Disney, because like it was only like 20 to 30 minutes, I did get up early and go work out. But like if I hadn't, I wouldn't have felt bad about it. I would have just stacked them the next week. And that's what's nice about like 80-day obsession with 16-minute workouts. Because these are only like 20 to 30 minutes, you're gonna, if you do have to stack, you're looking at like a 45 to an hour long workout for a few days. That's actually pretty doable. It's not like, a marathon. So life happens. Like I said, like we went on the cruise, we had some treats, and I wasn't like, I can't do the test group because of that. Like if anything, I was like, okay, I'm going to show my people that you can eat some treats. You can stack some workouts, because I've done it. I've gotten sick during this, cramps, whatever, and stacked them. So I'm going to show my people that you can do that and still do this program. So
I know someone just asked about the cost, and does that include a reduced fee for people that have just bought?
Yes, so there's actually going to be some, hey Nat, there's actually going to be some promo codes for people that buy, that just bought BOD challenge pack and stuff. We're going to have some promo codes where you're going to get like $20 off a certain, like the complete pack, not the completion, but the complete pack, and then digital access, I think is going to be $10. So I have some info about that in the Fearless Empire, and Jesse probably has some info, or we'll get you guys info on that too if you don't know that. And then the cost varies. So I have an info group. Natalie, I think you're in it. I put all the packs in there so far on what the cost is going to be for stuff, and so you can check that out. It's a very typical Beachbody challenge pack pricing.
Yeah, and we haven't done our group yet, you guys. I'm trying to get through this free group first that we're doing, and then I will start getting together our sneak peek group. But it is in your online office if you are a coach. I believe that we do have some information already out there on pricing and whatnot, but if not, we will get that. I will get that to you guys. And if you're not a coach and you're wanting like so basically just to explain how the launches are going to go. This does not come out onto like the Beachbody On Demand membership. Like if you have a Beachbody On Demand membership, which most of you guys do already, whether you're a coach or a customer, it's not going to show up in your membership until October. So if you don't want to pre-purchase it early, you can wait till October and do it. My personal opinion on that is that makes me go through Christmas and Thanksgiving, and not that I'm not going to be doing a program during those times, and not that you can't do a program during these times, but a 100-day program I have never done. And I honestly don't want to make it even harder on myself or not get the best results as I possibly could trying to do that through Christmas and New Year's and all of that stuff, right? Again, not saying that you can't do this program during that time frame, because you can. Jess just said, like, it's not about being perfect with it. But at the same time, if I'm going to do a 100-day program, I want to do it like to where I'm going to get amazing results and not have to stress out or like worry about the holidays. The holidays, we all know, is just busy and crazy and whatnot. So if you pre-purchase it, it's going to launch next month in July, okay? If you pre-purchase it in July, which again, they have different pack options, so you don't necessarily have to do a challenge pack. You can do like, if you already have a Beachbody On Demand membership, just said like there's a completion packs, and they always have like just so many different options for you guys. Like if you need Shakeology or you need the performance stack, you can do it with that. Or I know that if you have all of that and you just need the pack, they'll have that option too. So we'll get you all the information, but we are going to do it. Like the best part of doing this when it pre-launches is that we're doing it all together. So we're going to be in a 100-day program together, working together at it, which I think is just even more fun because you have a group of women, and I know Jess has an awesome group too. Like we have this group going together. We're more likely to stick with it versus us trying to do it on our own, right? And I know Ashley just said like you're going to want to be part of the exclusive boot camp and doing it together. It pre-launches, and just correct me if I'm wrong, I believe that as a coach we can purchase it between July 1st and the 15th. I mean, you can purchase it after that too, but that's like our exclusive launch, so it does not open up to customers. You have to be a coach in order to pre-launch it, or in order to order it from July 1st to the 15th. After that, it opens up to customers, and you guys can buy it. If you're not a coach, you can buy it. And then the actual program will go on to your Beachbody On Demand when you pre-launch it, or after you pre-launch it, on July 29th, right? Is that correct, Jess? Like that Monday?
July.
Or is it 24th?
I feel like it's the 17th, but I could be wrong. Hang on one second. Let me just add my group because I posted it in there. Okay, key dates. Let me pull it up. Okay, here it is. Regular customers can start purchasing on the 16th.
Right, but the actual workouts don't go live until the 29th. Is that correct?
Right. Yes.
Okay.
Yep.
So
it launches on BD on the BOD on the 28th, and that's the first challenge group starts on August 5th.
Okay. So, but they'll go live on the 29th, the workouts.
Yes.
Okay.
Yep.
So that's basically, so they'll probably, what I'm assuming, because this is kind of how they've done it in the past, for those of you who maybe have never gone through like a new launch, they usually give you a few like prep workouts. Do you know?
They're launching like 10 prep workouts, free sample workouts on 6/24. There's going to be a free sample workout, and then there will be 10 free ones, or not free, they'll be on BOD. But
right.
There is a free sample workout on the 24th, and then there will be 10 on BOD before.
Awesome. So let me go over that again. So July 1st through the 15th, you can, as a coach, you can pre-purchase the program, okay? You're not going to have access to that program on the 1st of July, even if you buy it on the 1st of July, okay? But you will, when you purchase it, have access to those 10 free workouts. So you can use those workouts or not free workouts, but those 10 prep week workouts, that's what we're going to call them, right? So you're going to have 10 prep week workouts that you can use to prep yourself to get started on when it launches. Okay, does that make sense to everybody, right? If you are not a coach, you can start to purchase it on the 17th. For everybody who has a Beachbody On Demand membership, and I'm assuming that even if you don't have a Beachbody On Demand membership, if you're doing like the free trial, you can test out the workout on June 24th. So everyone here can do the workout and try one workout on the 24th of June. And that's next week. That's
Like,
2 Mondays from now. Okay, so not next Monday, but the Monday after that. So those are the dates. And again, we'll post all of this in our sneak peek groups that we are going to get up and running. And we'll post all of that so you guys can see like a calendar. Ashley asked, Jess, if being in the test group, which supplements do you suggest? Did you use the Performance Line? Did you use Shakeology? Did you use anything else?
I use Energize, Recover, and Shakeology. Yeah.
Do you feel like you definitely need those things?
Yeah. Yes. Energize and Shakeology are like absolutely, but honestly, my Recover, I really think that I'm seeing more muscle tone because I'm getting in that protein right after my workouts, and it's like my treat.
Yeah.
I think that it's helping me not like overeat because of that, because it tastes like brownie batter.
Yeah. I think
By the way, here's a tip. If you don't do this, put a scoop of your Recover in a bowl and put a third cup of water with it and mix it and eat it with a spoon, and it is brownie batter. Not your Shakeology, Recover, okay? And then chug a bunch of water so it gets in your system. But it is so good.
Yeah, I've done that a few times. It's really good. I know Jess Sanders just asked, will Jerica do a coach test group or coach Facebook group?
Well, I believe that her coach test group starts on the 5th of August.
Let's see.
What is the difference in the Recover? Oh, and Recharge. Recharge helps your muscles not be as sore, and it's vanilla. And I don't use that. I know that there are people in the group that love it. But Recover is supposed to be like right after you work out or within like 45 minutes, and it's just a really good, solid, natural protein. You can't get anything like it at like Target.
Yeah, and you guys too, like when you work out, any workout that you do, you're basically tearing your muscle, right? Like it's tearing your muscle to rebuild more muscle, right? And so what Recover does is that when you drink it, when you tear your muscles create lactic acid, which is what makes you sore. What makes you walk like a duck. It's what makes you feel like you just got ran over from a truck, right? So Recover, the way that it's made and what the ingredients that are in it, when you drink Recover and you're putting that into your system, it's helping repair those tears, and it's helping reduce that lactic acid to where your body isn't as sore. Doesn't mean that, like, I've had people be like, oh, these workouts don't make me really sore because they're drinking Recover. And I'm like, well, skip a day of Recover and let me tell me if you're not sore. Like, if I forget to drink Recover, I'm walking like a duck. I feel awful. And it just helps you repair those muscles quicker so that you're able to push through your workouts. It doesn't mean you won't be sore at all. Like, I still am sore, but I don't feel like I just got ran over, or like it doesn't hurt to sit on the toilet. You know what I mean? And then Recharge, like, it helps repair your muscles overnight. So when you sleep, it's supposed to help you sleep better too. I don't personally drink Recharge either. I don't like the way it tastes. I'm not going to lie to you guys. Like, I don't like vanilla things. So, like, I hate vanilla Shakeology. I think vanilla Shakeology tastes like grass, and I don't understand how people drink it. My mom loves it. My mom loves vanilla Shakeology. I cannot stand it. We have vanilla Shakeology here because Tyler doesn't mind it. So, like, I'll drink it every once in a while, but I just don't like vanilla. Like, it's just not my thing. But the Recharge is like a must. The Recover is a must. The Recharge, I feel like if you want to do the whole Performance Line, like I've done the whole Performance Line when I did Hammer and Chisel, and I was probably in the best shape, like, because I did creatine, I did hydrate, I did everything because I wanted to go all in with it because they had just released it. And I definitely could tell a difference when I used all of the supplements first when I don't. And I don't do recharge anymore. I still do hydrate every once in a while, and Energize is life. I don't know how you guys work out without Energize. If you're not drinking Energize, like I don't know how anyone does that. I can't even not even work out. I can't even clean my house without drinking Energize.
Oh my gosh, I love it so much. It's
so good.
I literally, and guys, I'm at Dunkin' Donuts. I have coffee. My coffee just doesn't, this is really life. This is life. I still like coffee, but this is life.
Yeah. Okay. Does anyone else have questions about the program? So nutrition wise, Jess, I know this, maybe the people that aren't on might have similar questions to the nutrition plan. Is it do you do ultimate portion? I know you said you were doing the ultimate portion fix.
Yeah, you get to pick. You get to pick. Yeah, she actually, I don't know anybody really doing it, to be honest, but she does have like a little guide to follow, but it's not very in depth because you get to choose if
you're doing 2B mindset, you can do 2B mindset with this program. If you're doing ultimate portion fix or the portion fix containers, you can do that with this program. There's not
one thing that I'm really looking forward to, guys, is besides the nutrition piece and all of that and the freedom to pick what works for your body, is but something that we didn't fully get to partake in is the BU book. We got it in you can print it off kind of form, but it is beautiful. When Jericho showed it to us, it is all about understanding yourself a little bit more, and I truly love that, because you can't look at UPF and go, okay, Jesse, carb cycle. You have to look at it and know, learn what's going to work for your body. And I know that I know what works for mine, and I know how I'm growing, and I loved that part of the 2B mindset too, of really learning what works for your body, but that's kind of, the BU book is also about personal growth and understanding that too. So that's a piece that I didn't even talk about that I think is going to be really, really, really,
and that's more of a mindset thing, right? It's more, it's not, I know that it comes with a tracker similar to something like Transform 20, where you can track your workouts and stuff, but then it's more of a mindset, almost like a journal kind of.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Yes, it is. It's more like a journal, and she asks you to reflect every day, but it's not just how does your body feel? It's how is your mindset? Where's your head at? That's why she wanted to do a morning thing too, because she was not really a morning person. And then when she really got into that, and I'll be honest, you don't have to do your workouts in the morning. It is literally called, meltdown. morning meltdown. Wow. Just call it 100 anyway, but it's
MM100.
But it's one of those things where one of the things that corporate had us do is take a morning selfie every day and just kind of watch our bodies get used to getting up and doing that. And as I've gone through this, I haven't done it right when I wake up, because it just works better for me to do my devotional, get some work done, and then do my workout. But that's okay. You get to choose. So.
And then I know Shelby just said, if you're not doing 2B mindset or ultimate portion fix, it's based off the containers though. So you're still most of our programs, correct? Right. Okay. So you guys, if you're not a coach and you're well, I don't know what I do. I just bought Betray on Demand, right? If you go look at majority of our meal plans with any of our programs, they are based off of our portion control containers. Okay. So ultimate portion fix and the portion control containers are the same thing, except ultimate portion fix, the actual program, teaches you more of the science. I mean, it's super simple, but the science behind the containers, and educating you on portion control and the different paths that you can take with those containers. If you do not have the ultimate portion fix plan or the actual program, or if you don't have 2B mindset, you don't necessarily need to go purchase those things unless you want to. I think ultimate portion fix is incredible. I think it it's taught. I've been doing these programs, and I know Jess too, for 5 years, you guys. And I know that it's it's taught me things that I'm like, oh, like I didn't even realize that. So I think it's very helpful. But at the same time, if you're like, well, I don't have the containers, or I don't have, I don't know what I'm doing, then reach out to your coach and you guys can talk about the container system and see maybe purchasing those will help you with this program when you decide to do it. And I know Nancy just shared some details on the challenge pack options in the FAQ. So if you want to go check that out. But again, we're going to be sharing all of that because they always come out with like different packs that, and talk to your coach too to figure out like what you already have, what you need, all of those things. So we'll be sharing more of those in detail in our Snoop group. Does anyone else have questions about the actual program? So 20 to 30 minute workouts, 100-day program. It's flexible, you guys. So again, if you are going out of town or if you're in a wedding or whatever, because I know it's summer too. So I know a lot of people are, and it's going to be like towards the beginning of school year. So I know a lot of people are going to be like, oh, I got this and I've got that. The purpose of this program is what I'm excited about is like it's teaching. It's going to teach me. It's also going to teach my new clients and my old clients like that this is a lifestyle. 100 days is a pretty long time, right? It's not a 21-day program, which I love our 21-day programs, but it's not a 3-week program where you do it for 3 weeks and then you go back to eating or doing what you were doing before that got you to where you wanted to start something, right? Like this is actually teaching you a lifestyle, and it's going to get you in a healthier habit for 3 months, like longer than 3 months. It's going to get you into that routine. Like then you're going to be like, oh, I did a 100-day program. I can do that 21-day program. I can do that 6-week program with no problem. You know what I mean? So it's going to teach you long-term. Like I love that it's a long program. Like I'm excited that it's 100 days, even though it's intimidating to me because I've done 80-day obsession. I've done P90X when I first started P90X 3, which was only 30-minute workouts for 90 days. But that was like back in the day when we didn't have Beachbody on Demand and I had to buy the DVDs. And I feel like a grandma saying that, but like I was excited. I was new, so I was like super excited to do it. Now I'm like, I don't want to do that, I'm like excited that it's 100 days. I'm like really excited. I know Shelby just said I can't wait. I know 100 days is a lot, but because there's supposed to be so much variety.
I've got to run, guys. But Jess, I was just going to tell you real quick. I'm looking at like the nutrition guide right now. And the way that she does break it up, guys, is she does like tell you like basically she has recipes. It's basically recipes. And it gives you like all the breakdown of everything. And then it also gives you all of the portion control container elements. So
awesome. All right. Well, if there's no more questions, and again, if you think of questions, if you have questions later down the road, again, we're going to be sharing this in our sneak peek. So that's going to be getting put together. I know Jess has one already for her team and her tribe and her accountability or her community. We're going to be getting one up and running soon. So stay tuned. I'll post about that in the page. But thank you so much, Jess. Like I really appreciate it. Nancy just said, for those like me who only need access to the book, for coaches, it's $37 for early access. Yeah, so like that's for as the coach price. Like if you just need, if you have your shakes, if you have your Energize and all of that other stuff, and you just need, oh, really quick too, I want to say something, so don't hop off real quick. But if you just need that, that's totally fine. You guys check to see when your Beachbody On Demand renews, because if it's about to renew in July or in August or even in September, my suggestion, this is what I did when I renewed, like when my Beachbody On Demand was about to renew. You guys, our challenge packs, these challenge packs, as you can buy them as coaches too, and even as customers. So like if your Beachbody On Demand is about to renew for the year, check to see when that's about to happen, because if it's about to happen, cancel your Beachbody On Demand and upgrade to a challenge pack, because you're gonna get the challenge pack, like the morning meltdown stuff, plus you're going to get the supplements at a discount. Like our challenge packs are the best deal that you can do. Obviously you don't need a challenge pack if your Beachbody On Demand like just renewed in February or March. Like you don't need another year of it, right? Like, but if it's about to renew, you're going to pay $99 for the year. I don't know how much the challenge packs are, but like it will end up saving you money in the long run. So I would definitely recommend that you guys check on that. Like I just had a coach that last month did that, and she's like, oh my god, that just makes sense because I was gonna have to pay $99. I need Shakeology anyway, so like it ends up saving you money in the long run. Okay. Everyone's saying thank you, Jess. They love you.
I love you guys. Let's do a group hug at Summit, okay?
Yes, 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 yes. If you guys don't follow her, you should. It's Choose Joy Jessica, or Jessica Choose Joy.
Jessica.Choose Joy. And if you're in the Business Builders page, I'm going live in your Business Builders page right now.
Yeah.
So
awesome.
Okay, I'm
Awesome.
gonna go
Thank
do
you
that.
so much, Jess, for coming
Love
on.
you.
You guys, we'll see you guys next Saturday. All right. Have a good day. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Bye, everybody.